Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing an unboxing video of an EVH Stripe Series 5150. So a little brief history about this guitar. The 5150 guitar was Eddie Van Halen's Kramer guitar that he used throughout the 1984 tour and all the way up until 1991 whenever he retired it and started using Ernie Ball Music Man guitars. This guitar was assembled by Eddie himself in 1983 at the Kramer factory. It was a one-off, completely custom guitar that he built himself. Anyway, that's just kind of a rundown of the history of this. EVH announced the release of this replica that you're about to see in January of 2017, and it started shipping in June of 2017. So, obviously, I'm a huge fan of Eddie Van Halen's. You see the yellow and black Bumblebee to your left and the Frankie to the right. You may have seen my unboxing videos of those. I got those back in 2021, and I can tell you right now, those guitars are freaking awesome. This guitar here, the 5150 that I'm about to unbox, I've been wanting one of these for many years, ever since they, released it. It's 2025 now. October 16th of 2025. And anyway, I've wanted one of these guitars for a very long time, and I finally decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and buy it. This is probably going to be the only one left that I'm going to buy. I don't think I'm going to buy the black and white one. I think that one's okay. I mean, that is the OG, but originally whenever I first saw Eddie, with any of his guitars, it was whenever I was 13 years old and I got the Van Halen 2 album. And obviously on the back of that album, there's pictures of him with the yellow and black guitar. That was the first love that I had. Then the second one was, of course, the 5150 that we're about to unbox, because he was seen with it in the Panama video of 1984. And Jump, of course, had the Frankie. But anyway, with all that said, let's go ahead and get this sucker unboxed and see what we got. Once I get this unboxed, we'll go over the specs of it. Pretty much the same thing as what these other two have. So I've heard a lot of really good things about this one. For some reason, this guitar here is a little bit more expensive than the other Stripe series. I'm not sure exactly why that is, but anyway, I really can't wait to see one of these. Now, I've seen these guitars at Guitar Center before I actually got them, so I've actually saw what these look like in person, but I've never seen one of these in the flesh. So this came from Musician's Friend, as is these other two guitars that I have here. I've always had really good luck with them. Wow. I love the finish on this guitar. I've seen a lot of unboxing videos for this, and I've seen a lot of people talk about the finish on it. I don't know whether or not, I don't know how close I am up to the camera, but has one of these Stinger headstocks, which I think is really cool. I do have a water slide in there, a Kramer water slide that I'm going to be putting on this. But I don't see anything wrong with this whatsoever. It looks like it's in beautiful shape. I did hear somewhere, and mine doesn't have that problem. I don't know if it was a problem early on when these first started coming out, but something about people were reporting like cracks up in here. This one right here is perfect. I don't see anything wrong with this at all. The other thing cool that I like about the 5150 is the hockey stick head up there, headstock. Duh, man, I'm so sorry. I've been up all day and I'm really tired, but yeah, the hockey stick headstock is really cool. I've always loved those on a super strap body. This looks awesome. Of course, I saw the tremolo over there. That's going to be put on there. As is with those other two, the action on this is just a little high for my liking, just because I like mine like super low. but I'll be adjusting all that stuff. That's not a problem. I know how to do all that stuff, but yeah, this is pretty much it. Let me go ahead and set this on the stand with these other two. And I'll get to reading some of these specs off to you real quick before we close. So this features a basswood body, an EVH Wolfgang humbucker pickup, low friction volume knob, Floyd Rose 1000 double locking tremolo with a D-tuna, quarter sawn C-shaped maple neck with 22 jumbo frets. I'm not sure if those are stainless steel. I think they are, but I'm not absolutely positive. It's got a 12 by 16 compound radius neck, hockey stick style headstock, like I said, and EVH tuners. So the Frankie over there that you see, whenever I got that, if you watched my unboxing video, I was having some issues with the Floyd Rose that it came with. So I took it out and I put a German-made Floyd Rose, the real one, in that. The yellow and black one over here, it still has the stock EVH Floyd Rose 1000. It works perfectly fine, had no issues in that. In fact, to be honest with you, that black and yellow one, I play that the most out of, you know, the two that I had. I mean, I've got that thing set up. I mean, it just plays like a dream. Not saying anything wrong with the Frankie, because the Frankie is like right there with it, but you know, I don't know. I think it may be just because, you know, like I said earlier, the yellow and black one has always kind of been my favorite out of all of them. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what I'll do with the, you know, the tremolo system on this one, because of course I don't know how it's going to be, but we will see. And that's pretty much it. All three of those just look so awesome together. I love it. But anyway, that's it. We're going to do a wrap on this. I sure appreciate you watching, and I hope you all have a great day. God bless, and we will see you on the next video.